Time now for a special report called What the Spring Festival is About. The 1.3 billion people inside China, plus many more overseas Chinese, have been celebrating the Lunar New Year, but different people celebrate the event in different ways. Xu Jiaying takes a look at the tremendous variety of Chinese celebrations.
Firecrackers, lion dances, Yangge opera, you name it, you can find it somewhere. Chinese people sing their New Year in a multitude of different ways. Certain traditions to mark the special day in China have spread throughout the world. But are these the only ways Chinese people turn a new page in their 12-year zodiac cycle? And do all Chinese people share these traditions on New Year's Day?
If you answered yes, then you'd be wrong. It's impossible in China to track down every individual to find out how he or she celebrates the Spring Festival. But as Chinese saying goes, you are where you're from. What that means is every place in China has its own traditions. So if you are curious about how different parts of China mark the Chinese New Year, let's take a look.
When we talk about the different parts of China, first we have to look at the country in two halves, with the Yangtze River running between the north and the south. The northern part of China is rich in wheat production, so that forms a large part of the diet for the people there. Spring Festival meals are no exception. Top of the food list is the dumpling. Northerners eat them on New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day, and the third and fifth day of the New Year. But how to make it?
Making dumpling is a huge project and requires teamwork. And the two key parts to make the tasty dish are the dough and the filling.
You can put any type of vegetables or meat into the filling, and you can choose from a huge range of spices to suit your taste.
For the first timer, there is a good tip to make the dumplings. Put less filling on the dough to make it easier to wrap. See? You can make it.
Meanwhile, Southerners have a very different menu. Because of its huge rice reserves, the South eats its festive food in rice, such as yuanzi, the tiny bowls made of glutinous rice. Thanks to the warmer weather, the Southerners have more fresh vegetables on their dinner table, all with special meanings. For example, bean sprouts are shaped like Ru Yi, a symbol of good luck in Chinese culture. And the word for celery in Chinese is similar to the word of diligent. Northerners and Southerners do not visit the same kind of place to celebrate the Spring Festival either. In the north, temple fairs are popular, with food to eat, games to play, performances to watch, and lots of people all packed in. In the south, people go to flower fairs, with streets stretching for miles, filled with fragrances and colors. As for decoration, Southerners use fresh flowers and green plants to spruce up their homes. But in the chilly, snow-covered north, people have to be more creative to light up the New Year. Yes, paper cutting. These intricate designs can impress even in the freezing cold winters. But just because you are born in the north, it doesn't mean you are born with a talent for paper cutting.
For those like me who don't have paper cutting skills, there is an easy solution. Buy some instead.
Xu Jiaying, CCTV, and Happy Chinese New Year.
Well, if you're keeping track, today is the 5th day on the lunar calendar. It is another dumpling day in the north of China, and the Chinese New Year celebrations last until February 9th, so there's still plenty of time to figure out in China where you want to celebrate the Spring Festival if you haven't been doing so already. Time for a short break. Coming up next on NewsHour. The UN makes an urgent appeal for aid to help Palestinians in Gaza recover from Israel's 3-week military offensive. And we speak with the Brookings Institute about the future of U.S.-Iran relations.